Wonderland's War. This is a very high recommendation for me. I really enjoy this. It's a fun, competitive bag building game where you get to push your luck on how many tokens you're going to draw before you bust, right? So if you've played a game like Quacks of Quedlinburg, it's very similar, but this is themed after Alice in Wonderland, the movies and the cartoons and the IP. This is 2 to 5 players. And throughout the game, it's essentially area control. You're trying to gain control for points of the various regions of Wonderland. And you do that by placing out figures and by having enough power for the battles. So the first part of a round, you're actually at the tea table, right? Everyone's sitting and you're going around each chair. Depending on where you land, you can take a card and gives you certain benefits, such as gaining new tokens to add into your bag. So essentially that's the bag building part of the game. And then once, we've gone around the table, then there's the round of, actually resolving those areas on the board to see who has most control. There are elements of, having your person out there gives you a certain number of strength points already, and it lets you participate in that battle. Getting castles out lets you participate in that battle. You have personal boards that are asymmetric, so that means everyone's character player board has special abilities and special powers that can trigger based on some of the tokens that they draw and they place on their board. There are permanent benefits that you can get through getting a series of tokens played out, and then there's new tokens that get added into your bag that are unique to your character that boost your strength possibilities during a battle. And essentially by pushing your luck on some of those battles, you're adding to your strength without getting too many madness tokens. So if you get mad with too much tokens or too much power in your madness or whatnot, then you bust and you fail out of that battle and you discard everything. And so you want to be careful not to do that. There are some ways to sort of avoid that happening. There's some redraws and things like that. But part of the fun is, looking at your opponent and saying, are you going to draw something? And then you reach out your hand together and then you reveal. And if it's empty, they've done. But if the other person keeps going, they can keep going until they've gained more strength than you or they accidentally bust. So you really hope that the other player busts so that you might still win it. It's a lot of fun. I love the artwork in this game. I think it's really well designed overall, and it plays in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. The box says 25 minutes per player, so if you can get your hands on a copy of Wonderland's War, or maybe just try it out at a convention, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Nothing beats the competitive push your luck that this one really adds to that feeling, more so than some other bag builders. I really like that competition through bluffing and through chance, and it's like you put a lot of work into making your bag full of whatever it needs, and then all of a sudden you may or may not come up with the win. So Wonderland's War, check it out. It's a lot of fun.